Again, that's the best thing. Like, you're tired of all these sort of chests giving you 7 days. Nah, fam.
It's all about
It's
the
all
drip.
about, yeah, all the swagger that you can get out of that. So we have our game ready for game number 2, as we're going to be hopping in towards the picks and bans in within 30 seconds or so.
Woo.
So we've talked about this Brody and how scary it can get, but it's not invincible, as we just saw.
Yeah.
The game being dropped by TDK. It still needs a little bit of time to ramp it up. So if they do get the Brody again, how should they draft it in such a way that the rest of the teammates actually can pack a punch alongside with the Brody?
They had the right idea, right? They took out the Cho, they have the Tigreal, they made another target in the Farsa, but I guess it just came down to the playstyle. Again, they were picking early fights when they shouldn't have. They played a very eggs in 1 or 2 baskets. So yeah, you take out one, it's just harder for the other. And in this case, it was Hakurai who survived a little bit more, all the while OP kept on dying. Again, at some point it was 1 in 4 for this Brody, and that's miserable. So right now, we are seeing how exactly Impunity KH is going to get back on that horse and ride it out to a forced Game 3. Clutch it out, or will TDK just call it a day and say, you know what, we are still the champions. We still finished 3rd in the last Worlds. Let's go back into shape. Here we go. Game number 2, Impunity KH on the play, TDK answering back. This draft looks very familiar, but now, check this out, Contra. Impunity KH, they respect the build-up.
Yeah, and not only that, they also respect Moon's pick of the Selena. Now, we do have a very standard sort of bans coming in from TDK. We're seeing it time and time again. They don't want to see Natalia. They don't want to see Esmeralda. It's going to be the same old story. But since they did open up that Brody much early on, will they be doing that once again? That is definitely going to be a tough one to tell. But Yishin being banned out, that is a refreshing ban coming from Impunity KH.
Okay, you know what? This is spelling out exactly what I thought happened to Impunity KH prior. I mean, you get finished off in what, 12, 13 minutes by a team like TDK, you definitely have to respect them now. So it's very, very evident that Impunity KH, they have their backs against the wall here, Contra. They are playing super reactively, and they are just shutting down all the things that hurt from game number 1. Chiku's Yusen Shin, get out of here. Moon's Matilda, don't want any of that. So now TDK just has an open metagame. They can actually now go hard into the 1-3-1 again, as a lot of fighters are open.
Yeah.
Oh no, Esmeralda just got it out. You have the Tams, you have the Yuzhong. Stu can have his Yuzhong again.
Yeah, like, they can do whatever they want. This is the reason why they actually prefer the red side. And like you mentioned, like, maybe sometimes the blue side does get, you know, the party pick itself, but hey, if you actually get 2, it will matter more. Yuzhong being stolen away. This is something that perhaps the side of TDK did not see coming.
That's how much Impunity respects Stu. Ladies and gentlemen, Stu has entered the building. Well, he's been in here for quite a while, but y'all know what I'm saying, right? TDK picks up a couple of strong picks as well, of course. Lapu, and now they have their hands on the Brody, who's still open, Benedetta.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that Benedetta coming in shortly, and this will definitely still work very well since they've already got pretty much Yuzhong secured. But any sort of pick that they should have actually gone in for the marksman role in particular before they actually go towards the ban phase, because they've already got the Brody on the side of TDK, so they either have to ban mages or so. Gato Gacha?
Oh, okay, I see. All right, so there you go. You're looking for a marksman. They gave you the Claude, and they just really seem to like the Gatot.
Yeah, like, they have been locking in a couple times, but we did see Avatar of the Guardian not really hitting the mark a couple of all these sort of team fights.
Well, to be fair, the last big ticket, Avatar of the Guardian, he tried. They got all Fatal Links away. Right? And there you go!
True.
There you go! I don't know.
That's the answer.
I don't know if this is exactly just the best counter against Gatot, or E1 is just in an Atlas mood.
I guess it's a little bit of both, because E1 is really feeling it on the Atlas, and I felt like if Impunity were to give respect in terms of ban, like, there's a lot of priority on all the other sort of roles, but the absolutely forgot. It's E1 that sets it up.
Yep, and now I think Impunity KH has made a decision. You know what? E1 has his hero. Let's not touch him. We have to now watch out for Moon. And look at this, man. Possibly 4 out of 5 bans might be against Moon. You have the Selena, you have the Matilda, you have the Luo Yi. Would not be surprised if that 5th one was maybe a Farsa or a Lunox or a Chang'o. Like, these are all good heroes that Moon can still pick up. And Impunity KH has all the control, and let's see, it's a Farsa.
Oh, yeah. That Farsa, I feel it's definitely something that Toda does play from time to time, but honestly, there's still more in the arsenal that they could honestly go for. And remember the last game, there was also that sort of respect ban towards the 1-1, which was relatively interesting. I honestly don't think that they do need a 1-1 in this sort of scenario because Todak has already got that Brody. It's still going to be pretty much relying on those golden EXP in that sort of sense.
Yeah.
So 2 more picks coming in from Todak to be able to set things up, but that mage pick is going to be what tells us about the entire draft of Todak.
Yep, I'm guessing it should be a side laner first, is because the mid lane hero is what's best used to counter, but I guess they'll switch it up. I think there's enough information to say, you know what, Kagura's great here. It's good control for mid, gives even OP on the Claude a big headache. So yeah, Impunity KH here, they're looking to round it out. What do they need? They need more damage. Oh no! This has to be damage, but even if this was damage, Contra, they still made the same mistake from game 1. It's still a very blunt lineup.
I'm not really feeling it from the side of Impunity KH, but...
Hold up. Except
okay.
it's a Veil. All right.
Veil, okay.
I might eat my words because Veil is a glass cannon.
That's right.
He literally is the definition of just damage.
Yeah, so I guess they really have to find a way to keep him protected. That's where the Gato Gacha actually comes right in. And Hilda to give another different layer of defense where Seal Baby could just easily cut across to enemy lines to be able to set things up perfectly for OP. But if you look at Todak's side exactly, we do have the Fatal Links to be chained up with the Yin Yang overturn, and Benedetta could easily go in for the final blows.
Oh man, this feels so weird. Why did Benedetta have to wait all the way into the 5th pick, man?
Yeah. Like, did they absolutely forgot that this pick was available in the get-go? But of course, understanding that they went in for those priority picks. Now, it's time for us to tell, can Impunity actually challenge the 3rd place finishers of M1? Told out right here.
Can they clutch the game 3? That's going to be the question of the day, of the hour specifically, because right now we're going into game 2 in this best of 3. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are from Cambodia, if you are from Malaysia, your countries, your teams need you right now. Show some support, share the stream, give some love over to Boom and the guys over here to E1, who's feeling his Atlas, by the way. That was so well read. That was so telegraphed. Like, all right, you want the Gatot? Okay, fine. I'm gonna get you with the Fatal Links once more.
Yeah, he's basically diving right in with his Atlas. Now, back towards the land of Dawn. We'll see if there's gonna be any more big dives, and hopefully nobody fumbles for getting into its deep waters. So, with that, we're going to be seeing whether or not can Impunity keep up the pace as Todak finally finds their form.
Here we go. Again, I think what really changes the formula here for Impunity is the fact that they picked up the Veil. Veil literally has no way out. That's why he has to pick up the Flicker. But with that being said, I think the combination of all the winds, man, the blades, the storms, I think it's enough. Because again, he's literally just damage on a stick. That's all this hero is about. So Todak have to watch out. I think they have a solid plan, especially with Moon. Like, Moon can dodge those wind skills from our good friend Hakura here.
Yeah, and right now, very good defense coming in from Todak as well, blocking the entry points from members of Impunity to reach the camps. Boom getting flushed away, just soaking some damage, but, you know, nothing too much for him to worry about with some regens coming up. So, Boot's already being purchased by the ruler, and, well, Stu just taking his time out as he gets zoned a little bit.
Yep, Forme is trying to secure his own. No, wait, he is invading. Wow, Formes went deep, and Naker saying, "Hey, get away from there. This is my orange. This is for OP. Get out of here."
Yeah, he really went off, but oh, boom. Can't really say he's in trouble just about yet. He wants just level 2, so he's just chunking out the damage. Okay, a little bit too much pressure with the Brody coming in from the back, but he just wants to secure the river trap, and E1 just making sure that he does not pass go. And well, back to the mid lane he goes.
Wow. Boom is making a figure 8, not just across the river, but everywhere. This guy has been everywhere, literally. E1 looking like he's in pain.
Okay.
There's the Blazing Duet by OP. Not enough. Flicker burned, though. That's going to be fine. A close one for Toda.
Yeah, very, very close one. If he does have the last tick of that Blazing Duet alongside with an auto attack, that would be able to seal the deal. But no first blood just not yet. Seal Baby already starting out that turtle. Great signs for inside of Impurity to secure it, but look at the back though. Stu in position.
Hello, in comes the Lapu Lapu, looking for the finish. Oh, he's taking too much damage. Already flickering in. There's the Avatar of the Guardian catching up Stu, but first blood is drawn first by Todak, trading out. OP takes out Stu. It's a 1-for-1 so far, and Turtle goes over to Todak despite Impunity starting it, and both teams retreat.
Such a good retake coming in from the side of Toda. You just saw how they slowly step right in and start from Stu, actually bringing all the pressure all the way back in towards the own jungles of Impurity, and with them all distracted, hey, Turtle became free.
I love exactly how you put it. Like they slowly made their way, inching slowly. All right, slow. All right. Let's wait for E1, and there he is. He wasn't even part of the fight.
Yeah,
like, E1 was just waiting. His mere presence was a threat.
Yeah, it's like, okay, nobody goes anywhere near this Brody. We know what he can do. Okay, love the service stickers that's been coming out throughout the entirety of the M2. And hopefully there's even more to be made by the end of M2. Whoever becomes champion, you know, you get lots to brag about.
Your legacy is complete. It is immortalized. Now looking at this, another big fight happening here. Oh, the blades, all of the wind and the storm, putting Moon at very low HP. That's going to be 2 for none. Make that a 1-for-2 trading out. Boom, bites it, but now Naker's low. Naker's still alive. Oh, they traded out. Chiku is the one who gets it in the end. Can there be another kill here? Yes, the answer is yes, but OP will win the duel. It's messy, but in the end, OP walks away. Swagger on Pat, he walks, not even looking at the explosion. 3-0-2 for this jungler right here. It's looking good for Impunity.
I honestly didn't think that they would go blow for blow. Let's watch that once again because it was neck and neck, but hey, 4 kills, definitely a great sign. But look at Chiku though. He went bravely to secure the triple on the Brody, but he knew it was really tough for him to make an escape with OP just having a lot more health to trade.
When you're in that state, it's a state of flow, man. When you're in the zone and you're looking at your Brody like, oh, wow, pow, pow, pow. Oh, wait, the other core is still here. That's exactly what happened. But now Chiku, he's a man on a mission. He's looking for vindication. He takes out Boom. And this is what we're talking about, right? Boom, for the past, what? Better part of 5 minutes, he's been going around the map, just being a huge thorn on the side of Todak. But at some point, people can just say, it's over. People can just say, we've had enough. And now here's another duel, another fight for the Turtle. And that's going to be one going over to Chico. Seo Abby in the backline is looking low. That's going to be the ult. Pulled in by Chico. That's the double. Seo Abby and OP taken out. That's a good takeout, man. 2 for none. 2 for none. Convert it. You don't need to.
Yeah, like you can see Chiku was so confidently pulling in those skills. It's already 6 in advantage as compared to, you know, the opposing side. Now it's going to be pretty much the buff being jacked off, and I think that this is going to be tough for Naked to do much, but he's still going in to dive straight in towards the side of Todak as he tries to stop them up. Oh, Fatal Links will be able to pull them back, and with Kagura setting that yin-yang overturn to be able to secure that 2 kills in the back for Todak.
Oh, that takes a lot of courage to be able to say, hey, it's what, 6 minutes in and we want to take your purple? That's going to be a double for Stu, and the inevitable has happened, man. The glass cannon is more glass than cannon. As they dive into Hakurai, this Veil is not having a good day. 0-3-5.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to say 5, but 0-3.
Yeah. Still getting shattered to pieces at the moment. Hopefully, you know, if he does get a few more items in, he should be much more safer. So Speaking of that, I do wonder what's the itemization like for the side of Chiku.
Chiku has just been going crazy. 6-1-1. Hold up. 6-1-1. That's amazing. Now they're chasing Seo Abby up top. Oh, Fatal Links onto one. Worth it nonetheless as they try to free up top lane. I think that's what Todak's trying to do.
Yeah, and you can see they're just pressing them from every single corners that they can get. And I believe that they could actually secure the tier 1 over the top side of the map. And that will be happening real soon. Blabu that does get that one in the back. So I believe Despair is coming in for Chiku. And that spells even worse troubles ahead for Impunity.
I'm liking the pickup on the Blade of Despair given its effect, wherein you deal more damage to things that are already dying anyways. So again, the fact that there's only 2 damage dealers from Impunity makes this the perfect item for Chiku. Now they want to engage onto Naker. Oh, not going to happen. First turtle take here before they go for a fight. Alecto, final blow from underneath. Naker looks low, and we're going to be moving on to another fight. Oh, Fatal Links onto nothing.
Oh boy.
But they get him anyways. Naker goes down off camera, and E1 bites it. Seo Abby is here to make him pay. That's another. So far, 2 for 2. It's okay, Impunity. It's getting what they can, but it's a little messy on the side of Todak as they force this mid lane push.
Yeah, they are forcing a cross-map play, and it does seem a little bit of the hecticness across the map. But hey, at the very least, Todak still walk away with another turret in the back. So that 2-2 trade was actually very much worth it. So more map control coming in for Todak, but this is where Naker is hoping to make a play, but Chiku is still going to be the main. Oh, that was close.
Oh, Contra, let me say, this is how ahead Todak is, all right? Chiku is all alone, and he's facing down against 3 big bruiser boys. Well, 1 lady, right?
Yeah.
Hilda was there. Of course, you have Naker and Seo Abby. And the thing is, man, check this out. The thing is, he was so bold to say, all right, let me put some marks on y'all, torn apart memory, and then I'm out. Like, he doesn't care, and he knew that he could get away with it.
Yeah, like you could obviously see that he has already ramped up. Like he's level 13, mind you. Just look at the levels, how much it's so far ahead as compared to Impunity KH.
Oh yeah! Wow, they haven't even hit double digits.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're ready for any sort of battle right now, because for the average levels for Todak before they hit those double digit mark, so it's gonna take some time for them to be able to get anywhere near Chiku. He's already level 14. Just takes one more level, and yeah.
That's it. He's reaching his
final
peak.
form.
Yeah, his final form. So yeah, the thing is, Chiku just recently picked up the Queen's Wings. So all the more he can be bold, all the more he can be brave and say, hey, boom, Naker, Seo Abby, come on, fight me. Like, I'm fine, but I think up next in his priorities would be a River Crab and, of course, maybe even Solo Lord. Like,
yeah,
it's not impossible.
Speaking of that, he's already soloing the Lord. If the cameras actually go right in, Boom as well as Naker, they know what's going on. They're trying to find a way to push right through, but there's too much of a defense going in from the side of Todak. There's no one that could possibly push all the way through. And this bait set up perfectly with the Fatal Links and towards everyone right there. 3 of the members of Impunity escaped, but they left with nothing in the back.
Oh no, OP misclicks the body, the battle mirror image, and he just goes ahead and blinks right into his death. As Todak, not even needing the Lord, penetrates down mid. Boom gets hit by a 1-man Fatal Links. Down he goes. Chiku is just godlike. Hakurai can do nothing but watch. He has survivor's trauma now.
Indeed, and well, with the flame shot to clean it all up, the Avatar of the Garden will not mean too much as the rest of Impunity members fall flat. A couple more taps will do the trick, and Todak will be able to make a splash of a comeback 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, Todak is back. Todak has just swept Impunity KH, and it's a little odd to say, but it's very similar, game 1 and 2.
Yes, in a very convincing fashion as well, but this time even better. Like, you just see the confidence that's oozing out of every single one of these players after that first win. Yeah, it was pretty much a couple of brews that they have garnered along the way, but